Hello and welcome to another video with Breathe Easy and Organized. Welcome if you're new. Today is not an unboxing. Instead, we're going to do a comparison and review of two different planners from two different planner companies. We have the Notique Quilted Strapless Folio Vegan Leather Agenda Cover, and then we also have the Cloth and Paper Contoured 6-Ring Agenda for A5, and it is the black rings. So let's get into it. We'll talk pricing and a review on how they are holding up. I've had both of these. I've had this one the longest. So this one, you can get kind of a better review of how it's holding up. This one I have had for, I believe, 2 months now. But I feel like that's still a pretty good amount of time to be able to review and let you guys know how they are both doing. So let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with the Notique planner. This is a folio cover. So Notique does vegan leather. I'm not 100% sure if Cloth and Paper does. I would think with the pricing, it probably is vegan leather, but maybe not. Honestly, I tried to research it or search for it on their website, but I could not find an answer, unfortunately. So if anyone of you know if Cloth and Paper does do vegan leather or if it's actual leather, please let me know in the comments. But this one I do know 100% is vegan leather. So this is their folio. So it doesn't have any rings in the middle. That's what the folio means pretty much. So what you could use this for is that if you have the 8-ring disc planners, you can insert that into here. Or even if you just have a regular notebook planner, as long as it fits this agenda cover, you can absolutely fit that in here as well. And I'll show you guys the ones that I use in just a moment. So I don't use this planner anymore. I'm kind of sad. I really do love it. Again, I've had it for a few years now, but I am donating this or giving it to my big sister. She is not a planner organized person at all. Sorry, sis, but I mean, you know, it's the truth. But she just recently said she wanted to start getting into planners, and I'm so excited. Like, seriously, I cannot wait. I'm very excited. I'm going to like spruce this up. I'm giving her one of the inserts that I have as well for 2022. So she's going to be all set. I'm going to explain to her how to use it. I really cannot wait for that. She's coming up here in a couple weeks now. So I'm going to have this all nice and ready for her whenever she does. So yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's talk about pricing. So the Notique one is $139 plus tax, of course. And they do have like Afterpay on their website. So if you, I think it's Afterpay or one of them where you can pay the 4 payments over, I think it's like over 2 months because it's every 2 weeks it'll come out. But yeah, so $139. So yes, it's expensive, but of course it's not like the Louis Vuitton planner type expensive. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're getting really good quality. Again, I've had this for 2 years now. If you can see, I'm seeing, so this is a mark. So this actually can wipe off. I don't know why I keep getting white marks on my planner. It's probably on like maybe the furniture or something. It keeps wiping on the wall probably actually. But this right here can come off for sure. I just need to like dampen a little bit of a paper towel and it'll come right off. But besides that, I'm trying to see if there's any nicks on here. And I didn't see when I checked earlier, but let's take another look. Look how great this quality is, y'all. Seriously, in 2 years, and I was using this in nonstop. This was my everyday planner. I was using this when I just had one single planner. Right now, I have a planner system. I have my business planner, personal planner, and then my home/lifestyle planner as well. But this is the one I was using for everything, and it held up so well. Here's the little card it comes with. I'm gonna keep that in there in case my sister ever wants to resell it. That card is in there. Here are the pockets. So, and the thing I like about this planner is that, I guess it's because it's vegan leather, I guess. I don't know if I've ever had anything vegan leather, but it's really flexible. And I really like that. It's not super stiff to where it's annoying when you have to open it. Like, this will lay flat. Once you put something in here to kind of weight it down a little bit, it'll lay completely flat, no issues, which I really love. Of course, it has the pen loop over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets. Well, 8 plus the one down here as well. This cute one, I like that. And then, of course, the 4 larger pockets here. And then that's the other thing. When you have super stiff planners, it's kind of hard to get into the pockets a lot of the times. It is not with this one. This one is perfectly fine. It kind of reminds me of the Moterm planners. I think that's what they're called. They're super flexible. Because again, I think those are, I want to say those are vegan leather too. So Again, I love it. I love the kilted little look to it. Again, as you can see, it held up so well. Like, it's even really clean. I didn't really dust this off like I should have before I did this video. And even looking at it right now, it's perfectly fine. I'm trying to see if there's any stains. There's not. There's really not. The pen loop is amazing. It can fit any pen size. Even if you have a super thick one, it'll go in there. Give you a view like that. Stands up perfectly fine. It's not, and I like how it, again, it's super flexible. It's not super stiff. So if you have a slimmer planner insert to put in here, it's not going to be super bulky with the cover if you don't need it to be. You know what I mean? Like, it'll slim out. And then it can also stretch out depending on how large of a planner you have inside. So that's pretty cool as well. Okay, so now I want to show you what you can fill this with. Okay, so I have a few different planners to show you. So this one is actually from Cloth and Paper. It's their notebook spiral planner. It's dated the 2022, so it's for this year, and I am actually giving this to my sister as well, just because I have another planner cover, the Moterm one that I really, it's smaller, it's a pocket planner. And I decided to go with that one instead for this year because it's a lot easier to travel with, and I have some undated inserts that I've had for a really long time, so I just ended up using that. I didn't have to buy another one. So this one does not go to waste. I'm going to give this and the planner cover to my sister. So she's getting a really good deal. If y'all know, you know, these planners are not cheap. So I'm really excited to go ahead and give her these and see how she likes them. But anyways, let me show you how you would put them in. It comes with these little dashboard covers, and you just stick it right in like so. And then you have this one. If you don't want this one in front, you can tuck it in the back as well. But I like to keep it so that it kind of gives me a protection on the front page there. But yes, that is it. Again, I got this one from Cloth and Paper, the insert notebook spiral planner, and then the cover is from Notique. And then if you can see the logo here, that is their logo, and I love that you can get this in all black. They do have the option for you to do gold accents, and then some colors also have the rose gold, but I love the all black look. I cannot get enough of the all black, matte black. It's beautiful. And then yes, that is what it looks like with the planner inside. Let me show you a pen. This here is from Target. I forgot what it's called, but I'll try to link it below if I remember. Fits perfectly. And then I have a larger pen here. This one is a little wider. Got this from Amazon. Way too expensive for how it writes, honestly, but you know. And that one fits in there perfectly as well. Okay, so enough with the Notique planner. Let's go ahead and talk about the Cloth and Paper. All right, y'all, so we have our Cloth and Paper contoured planner. I'm so excited for this one. This is my most recent planner that planner cover that I purchased, and I've been waiting for this one for a long time. Again, I had the Notique one, so I didn't want to waste money if I didn't need to, but at some point I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself because I have been waiting to get this for a really long time. And to be honest, like, the main thing that kind of, you know, turned me on towards it was that it really reminded me of the Louis Vuitton planner. I've always had a dream. You know how most people have dreams of buying like a Louis Vuitton purse, right? Well, I've always had a dream of purchasing their planner cover, but obviously I'm not about to spend over $1,000 on a planner cover unless I got like money in the bank, you know what I mean? All right, so let's talk about this one a little bit. So this is, again, the Cloth and Paper contoured 6-ring agenda cover. It is for the A5 inserts, the black leather, and black rings. This one will run you $159.99. Again, they also have the Afterpay, I believe that's on there, or Klarna, whichever one. But yes, you can split up the payments if you don't want to purchase it in full. And let's look at this one. So again, I haven't had this one as long. It's only been about 2 months now, but it is still in great condition. You can see a little bit of specs there. So this is the one I use for my business planner. I did empty it so that you guys can get a full review. And this one is not a folio, so it does have the little snap closure on here. And then we also have the 6 rings in here. And I love this one. This is the black ring. They also have one in silver rings and I believe gold as well. Now, we talked about the Notique planner, and that one is super flexible. Now, this one is the complete opposite, and I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like when you get really good quality planners, it's going to be like this, right? Especially if it's leather. I'm not 100% sure if this is vegan leather or not, so I don't want to quote anything, but I would assume that it's not, because it seems, it feels a lot different than that Notique planner. So a planner like this, it's hard to stay open by itself. Once you put something in here, it will stay open on this side at least, but this one kind of flaps up and down unless I hold it down or just open my planner up, and then the other side will kind of keep it down for the most part. But again, it's super stiff. It really is, and I didn't like that at first. But because it is stiff, it does make it seem as though it's higher quality, even though the price difference is not much. Like, it's like, what, 20 bucks difference between this one and the NOTIQ Folio. Let's put them side by side so you can see again. So obviously the pattern is different, but this one, super squishy, flexible, easy to maneuver. And then this one is not. But again, some people may see that as a good thing. Some people may really like the stiffness, because again, it looks as if the quality is much. I have a pocket over here as well. This one is very stiff. It really is. I don't know what in the world they would expect to fit in here. Definitely not like a notebook. Maybe. You know what? I think I do keep a notebook in here. Actually, it's a really, really super thin, kind of almost like a notepad type notebook. You know what I mean? But nothing too thick. And then, of course, you have the pen loop. This pen loop is not as wide as the Notique one, but it still fits larger pens. So it's, you know, really not that big of a deal. And then you see the cloth and paper logo there, just their name, and it's in gold. So I like that that's the only gold thing about this planner. Again, this is also all black, matte black. I love, 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 love my black. So it's exactly how I want it. Let me stand it up. Boom. All right, so we have her filled in. This is how I have my planner set up all the time. Of course, we have a little bit of decoration over here, and I never pay for these. I always get these free with cloth and paper packages. So I love how they always include these, whether it's in the subscription boxes or even if you just order something random, they'll always have some type, at least one card in there, which I find very nice. And then we have my art sticky notes that I got in my last subscription box. And then, oh, and these are in the color beignet, I believe. Yep. And then I have my Notique notepad, which I'm kind of disappointed. I'm pretty sure they don't sell these anymore. I don't know why. That Notique had such great notepads. But yes, I have this one. So once this is used up, that'll be it. But I have that in there as well in case I need some larger notepads. And then I'm not going to go through all this. If you do want to check out how I organize my business planner, I'll hold this up a little bit so you can at least see what the tabs say. But please check out my business planner video. I will try to put it at the top at the end of this video so that you guys can check that one out as well. But yep, I just have this set up like so. I have, of course, A5 insert there. And then I know we were talking about how I put a notebook back here, and it's not the whole notebook. I was like confused for a second. Like, I know I don't have my full notebook put in here, but it's just the back cover I have stuck in there so that I can kind of just open it up like this and use it as I need. Because again, this little flap right here is super stiff. You can't really fit much back there. So, and then let me put a pen. Let me grab the pen that I always use back here. All right, here's the pen. I got this from the March-April Penspiration box from Cloth and Paper. This goes right in here. The only thing about this, again, this pen loop is super tight, so this just like perfectly fits in there. So it's kind of annoying to have to take it back out because it kind of gets stuck on the pen right here. So all I do is kind of take it off like that to write with, and then when I'm done, stick it right back on. Boom, that's it. All right, let's bring these two back together so that you can take another look. I hope this video isn't too long and I'm not just rambling. Hopefully it is helpful if you guys are trying to decide between Notique and Cloth and Paper. And again, they're not the same type of planners. This is the Folio. I've never had an actual ring planner from Notique, so I can't really give you much information on that. And then this is cloth and paper. I have never had a folio from there, so I can't give you information on that. But again, here's a brief little comparison. There's the insides. And that is it. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. And remember, y'all, let's breathe easy and get organized. Bye.